Hey there and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Pignite from Pokemon. So with this character, we're going to start by drawing in the body because there's very few overlapping parts. We're going to start by drawing in an egg shape. So starting from the top, we're going to work our way down on the left side. Starting on the top, we'll curve around. And try to get it a little bit wider along the bottom than on the top. So the top is a little bit pinched in. Go back up to the top and work our way around the right side. And just slowly try to make our way back down to the bottom. Okay, so there's a pretty good egg shape to start. From here we're going to work our way to the top of the face and draw on the nose. So just from the top we'll move down to right about here and draw on the nose. So we're going to start with a curve for the bottom edge of the nose. And we're going to work our way to the top. So there's a little bit of a point at the top, but it's not pointy, it's actually rounded. So curve up, and round out the top, and then curve back down on the right side. Let's go ahead and draw some nostrils. So on the left side, I'm just going to draw an angled line, and on the right, we'll do the same thing. Let's go ahead and draw on the eyes. So on either side of the nose, we're going to draw an angled line for the top of the brow. So up here, we'll come in towards the nose. On the right, we'll do the same thing. And then we'll draw the bottom of the eye. So just leaving a slight overlap on the top corner, we curve down, almost like an oval, to the inside of the eye. Do the same thing on the right side. So curving down and then back up, making sure that the tips overlap on the ends. Let's go ahead and draw the pupil and iris. So up here, we're going to tuck the eye underneath. So we're going to start at the top of the brow and curve inside. Go to the right side and do the same thing. So curving in. And we're going to give a little highlight on the top left corner. So up here, we're just going to draw a circle. And we'll color the outer area in black. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. So we're going to draw a little circle up here on the left and then color everything around it in black. From here I'm going to move down and draw in the mouth. So from left to right we're just going to draw a curve just underneath the nose. So right here we'll curve across, back up on the right side and give them two little fangs. So on the end here we're going to step in and just draw almost like an upside down V with a little bit of a curve on the sides. From here, let's draw in the little patch on the head. So on the left side of the head right here, we're going to curve around the eye and then back in towards the nose, so coming straight down into the nose. On the right, we'll do the same thing, making sure we're at the same height. Curve around the eye and come right into the nose. Let's draw on some ears. So there's these two pointy ears that come up this way. So I'm going to draw one on the left side to about here. So I'm going to start with a point. We're going to curve the bottom edge of the ear in towards the head, and we'll curve in the opposite direction for the other side. We'll go to the right side and do the same thing, so making sure they're roughly at the same height. Start with a point, and curve in towards the head, and then on the inside we'll curve the opposite direction. From here I'm going to draw in some legs. So the legs are wide set apart, so leaving a big gap in the middle here. I'm going to start on the inside of the left leg, so curving down. We'll go to the right and just try to line it up along the bottoms, making sure the legs are the same length. We'll draw the bottom part of the left foot, so just drawing a curve across. Now from the front tip of the toe, we're going to curve up and then down in towards the heel. So almost like a half circle, that. We're going to move up to the side of the body here on the left, and we're going to curve the outside of the leg right in like that. Let's go to the right and do the same thing. So we're going to draw the same span, curve for the foot, and we'll connect the heel to the toe with almost like a half circle, curving around. And then we're going to go up to the hip, making sure they're lined up, and round out the outside of the right leg, right into the foot. Let's go ahead and put the arms up almost like these flexing. So we're going to draw the arms in here, and they're quite wide, and they go up and sort of taper towards the hands. So I'm going to start the armpits right about here. So on the left side, I'm just going to curve up towards the elbow. From here, I'm going to curve up towards the fingernail. So curving up towards the head. From here, I'm just going to swirl around to draw in one nail. Just curving around like that. I'm going to do that same shape tucked in behind. So starting just along the side of this fingernail, curve up. And I'll round this out and tuck that in behind the first finger. On the bottom of this fingernail, I'm just going to curve down and then go straight in with an angled line towards the body. Along this edge here from the inside of the arm to the outside of the elbow, we're going to draw a curve for the edge of the glove. Curve like that, and we're going to draw that twice. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So again, starting at the bottom, we're going to curve up to right about there. Make sure they're roughly the same height. We'll curve up to the top of the fingernail. So right about there. We're going to curve around right into the side of the arm. Step in a little bit, draw that same curve, and tuck that in underneath the finger. Down here below this fingernail, we're going to curve down and then draw an angled line right in behind the body. Again, from this point to that point, we're going to draw a curve for the edge of the glove. Draw that twice. That. And now we're going to draw in the little pattern on the body. So there's almost like a little swirl shape on either side, and they're flipped over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the outside part first. So starting right here, in between the arm and the leg, I'm going to do a little swirl. Swirling around like this. From here I'm going to go down here and then swirl in the opposite direction. So starting right here, I'm going to go a little bit bigger, swirl around, intersect that line, and curl back up. Now this is the tricky part. We're going to take that and just flip it over in the opposite direction. So we're going to start with that point first. So right about here, making sure they're lined up, I'm going to curve in, down, and just swirl around like that. So we've done this part right here. Now we want to come down here and draw in the opposite direction. So starting here, curve down, trying to make sure they're at the same height, curve up, intersect that line, and curve in. Now there's that little leaf sort of shape thing that sort of looks like the ears in the middle here. So we're going to step in the middle, in between these two swirls, draw a point. From here I'm going to curve up and out towards the left, up and out towards the right. Now we're going to bring these back in, just like we did with the ears. Bringing them in, this. Now we're going to tuck these in behind these swirls. So on the left side we'll curve up and right behind the swirl. And this sort of goes in behind these swirls and then continues up the side of the body. So right here, I'm going to curve up right to the top of that arm. Over here we'll do the same thing, curving that right up. And that is pretty much it. There we have it. There's Pignite from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please make sure you check out our Pokemon playlist. We add a new character every Tuesday. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.